This next one is about how to deal with rude and disrespectful people. I think I'll make a series of this anyway. So, a channel called Brainy Dose says choose the right approach, use eye contact, and hold your gaze. So, when you're talking, you're firm, you're not being aggressive or anything, but you're holding your gaze, you're letting them know that this is important, it's serious. Smile. Smiling is one big thing which helps so much. Keep your temper. Don't react, respond. I used to make memes, so that I made a meme called Act, Don't React. There's a big difference. When you react, in my experience, it's because of something I've learned from people I used to value in my life, and maybe their reactions weren't the best. So I had to look at these reactions, and then I would be like, okay, this is not a good reaction. How am I going to act about this? So don't react, respond. Consider their viewpoint. Approach the problem head on. Be objective. So there's a really good guy called Dr. Paul Dobransky. He's saying you need to use your observing ego. So you have to see yourself from a different point of view, like you're in a cinema or in a screen, so then you can approach this objectively. Try to find the common ground, and this is something also in a negotiation blog. I'd done a course on conflict resolution and negotiations, where you meet somewhere halfway or find commonalities, and from there slowly start feeling your way out. Be mature and kill them with kindness. I cannot tell you how I've seen some people who are so good. One of my workmates, he was being abused by someone who was meant to be in customer service because his product wasn't working. He's like, okay, that's fine. If you can't help me, I'm not blaming you that you are the person wrong. I'm just saying my product is faulty. I just want to get a solution. If you can't help me, can we escalate this to someone else or someone who can help? Or if not, could you give me the number to whoever, your manager and this and that? So as defensive as that person was getting, this guy stayed cool and he stayed professional. I was like, man, this guy is pro. Be witty, use sense of humor. Sense of humor will always help break the ice. It's always a very good thing. And one thing in my INTJ groups is, instead of arguing all the time, simply say, you're right. Why spend more energy than that beautiful 2-word phrase? Don't try to force change. I know people who use so much energy in trying to force change, and we learned something in Art of Living called, if you resist, it persists. So don't resist. Judo it. Find a way to judo it, and then finish the conversation and walk away. Some quotes to remember. I do not allow people to talk to me like that. It's a good response. You should come back when you're in a better mood. You should think about what you just said. I'll let what you said slide this time. Let's start this conversation over. I think it's best to end this now before it gets worse. I use that a lot when I'm starting to lose my temper. You need to reevaluate the way you speak to people. Sounds like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Now, some from Charisma on Command. Finish your sentences even though you don't raise your voice. So it's like, no matter how they cut you or whatever, just finish your sentences, don't raise your voice, and then find a full stop. Stare with a neutral face, again, what we've already discussed. Ignore the person saying negative things and pay attention to the positive people. So if it's like in a meeting or someone just constantly, most of the meetings, whenever I notice this, I'll lead someone I know who's a chatty person and be like, hey, by the way, that reminds me. So take that negative person's thing and be like, yeah, but this doesn't work. And I'll be, hey, Matt, that reminds me. I wanted to ask you about this Excel formulas because, Matt, you are amazing in formulas. Can you help us with that, or can you give us some feedback? So you're changing the conversation, you're breaking the state. Criticize or give feedback on the behavior and not the person. So this is also very good when you're dealing with children. When I was working in the prisons, I would be like, you're such an amazing guy, you've achieved so much, you're doing so much, you're so sharp, but you as a person and your behavior is clashing. So I'll tell them, see, your behavior over here, it's not very good. You want your name changed, And I'm going to help you with that because the officers, they get busy. But the behavior you're showing is just going to make them more resistive. They're going to take away your rights and this and that. You'll get negatives. And external behavior, internal state, or person and behavior. Detach ego and work on personal self-acceptance. You have to remember, different people have different layers of ego, and you need to work on self-acceptance, self-esteem, self-confidence. I share links to self-esteem because that's one of the biggest ones. If you cover that, work on that the most, so many things will start fixing themselves. Next one is by Jay Johnson, a TED Talk. Remember, all these stress is hurting your own health. Stress hurts your own health. Yep. This is my heart attack. That's what he calls it. You can remind yourself, this is my heart attack. When someone stresses you out and treats you like negative, and the way you react to it, that is your heart attack. We mislabel them, calling one person aggressive while a friend doing the same is dedicated. And how many times do we see that? It's just a change in that attitude, where you might find one person aggressive when he's throwing sales at you, but when the same sales is throwing at someone else, you're just like, wow, reward, always be closing. You've been closing deals. Asking questions is the best way to learn the why of the behavior. Keep asking questions. Figure out why this person is behaving. Remember, person, external behavior. Use inclusive language. I love this one. I'd be like, I notice we're having some communication issues. What can we do to find a solution? What can we? Take a deep breath, count to 10, or take a break. So in these kind of cases, just go for a quick walk. Just say, I need the loo, I need water, whatever. Just take a few breaths, recompose yourself, and then get back in. Separate the person from the behavior. And just remember that someone else's behavior should not be your heart attack. So that's what that guy kept emphasizing. Then from Skillopedia. Skillopedia says that some reasons of all this behavior they showing on you, negativity and toxic behavior, is they're insecure or don't feel good about themselves. And this is obvious now. It's so obvious these days. Could be jealousy. Again, it's because of they're insecure. It's something to do with them not feeling good of themselves. Lack of understanding. Maybe they don't get it and they don't know how to react to it. They like you and they're teasing. Way back in primary school, when the boys, they didn't know how to handle girls, so they would tease them. And the teacher told them that, look, when someone calls you nicknames or teases you, that means they like you. Don't lose control, and or don't let them see you lose control. Duck in water. Take it on board. Whatever you're feeling inside, don't let it out. Paras, this is a big reminder to yourself. Document and affirm your awesomeness. So, anytime I feel down, I have so many things, so many good things I've done in my life, so many acts of service where people have been so grateful, things have changed, lives have changed. Just create a nice folder for yourself. Could be a Facebook private album. So there's different ways to remind yourself of how awesome you are. Success Secrets TV. There's a video they made called Disrespect something. Calm your nerves, use humor, diffuse disrespect. Return disrespect with kindness. And that way you're claiming back power. You become so much more powerful when you don't stoop down to their level. Call them out on their behavior at the same time, in a calm way. Avoid them or set boundaries and ignore them. Now this boundary thing, it's so important. It's such a big thing. Again, it comes from like Dr. Paul Dobransky and self-esteem. I'll share links. I think I have 2 or 3 videos on it. Once you set your boundaries are very nice, healthy doors and windows that you can open and close. If your boundaries are just holes or walls, then that's no good. So please have a look at that video. The Charisma Matrix says, diffuse the situation and go a little higher on tone and address the behavior in front of others so the eyes are on them when they try to put the eyes on you. Alexa Fisher says, I think she was the actress or someone, so she was like pose, pretend and perceive. Pose for the cause, pretend, Oh, you must not have realized the line started behind me. So pretend you saw their ignorance. Like, oh, you must not have realized, yeah, the line's behind me. So you can stand in the queue. Perceive. Change the way you look at it and give them the benefit of the doubt. Simple and nice, curt and concise. Okay, online communication skills training courses. I don't remember where I got these notes from. But 1. It's about you and how you respond. Don't act on their behavior. My words and actions are a testament about me. Remind yourself, it's all about me. It's a testament about who I am, the way I react. 2A. Who are you? Hurt people hurt people. Someone trying to shame you feels shame. Before opening your mouth, reflect on who you are. I am a strong father, husband. I'm kind, understanding. I'm patient. I'm merciful. I choose to take the higher ground, not the psychopath. Don't take the psychopath. 2B. I'm here for what? You are here for something bigger. So these are my answers to myself. I'm here for something bigger. I'm here to love the things that are not loved and to fill gaps nobody wants to fill. 2C. What do you want? I want peace. I want financial independence. I want a life of jokes. These 3 are your personal compass. So these 3 are my personal compass. What are your personal compass? Number 3. Someone can call you something, but your personal compass reminds you that their words don't make you that. Don't let facts get in the way of truth. Speak it, hear it, read it, write it. So speak whatever your personal compass is, all those things, who you are, what you are here for, and what you want. And then just keep reaffirming that. Read it somewhere, write it somewhere, keep enforcing it. Number 4, if someone triggers you, don't affirm positive things. Have crucial phrases prepared in advance. Write in the correct affirmation code to execute the code. They are positively phrased and in the present. Have strategies so that you can cope. I'm going to be strong instead of I'm not going to cry. So affirm it in a positive way. Instead of I'm not going to cry, say I'm going to be strong. I'm going to have a good sense of humor about it. If it's a problem which occurs more than 2-3 times, then you need to set up your backup plan. How are you going to deal with it when it happens again? Because it's going to happen again. And point number 5, keep a chin up. Cops give you water so your chin stays up, and that helps the state of mind. Okay, if they do, they do. So Paras, continue from rude disrespect and snip these, email yourself for the blog posts. See you in the next one.